The vibrant, endless glow of Akihabara's neon lights always seemed incredibly distant through the glass of Kaito's aging laptop screen. For an entire 3 years, that singular screen served as his entire unchanging window into a universe where every hero inevitably found their victory. His absolute favorite ongoing story, the epic saga known as Skyward Echoes, had become the very anchor keeping his own world steady during difficult times. He had poured countless hours into meticulously analyzing every single frame, collecting all the rare, limited edition figurines now gathering dust on his shelves, and connecting with strangers online who felt more like true family than anyone in his physical life. But this particular evening was different, heavy with the unspoken finality, because today was the day the entire series was finally concluding after all this time. As the premiere began playing, that signature melancholic piano melody he knew better than his own heartbeat swelled up through his worn-out headphones. He watched the main protagonist, Sora, standing bravely on a fractured, crumbling balcony, looking out over a magnificent sunset that clearly signaled the unavoidable end of his incredible journey. Sora slowly turned his head towards the camera, giving a gentle, knowing smile that made it feel like he was looking directly into Kaito's own tired eyes across the digital divide. The character quietly whispered a heartfelt message, saying, "Thank you for traveling right alongside me through all these years of adventure and struggle." He continued softly, "But even the most spectacular, longest-running stories absolutely must reach their very final concluding page sometime for everyone involved." Instantly, the entire screen dissolved into complete blackness, and the rolling credits began their silent, slow ascent up the monitor without a single note of music remaining to fill the void. Kaito remained frozen in the absolute dark, the faint blue glow of the monitor finally dying, leaving him staring only at his own pale, hollow-eyed reflection staring back from the now-dead glass surface. He slowly let his gaze drift over to the rows of beautifully detailed plastic figures lined up on his desk, realizing they were now nothing more than silent, unmoving pieces of painted PVC plastic. In that quiet moment, Kaito finally understood that while Sora's world had gracefully ended with a beautiful sunset and a profound sense of peace, he himself was still stuck sitting in the same cluttered room, in the same unchanging, quiet house. The beloved characters had all successfully moved on to their happily ever after somewhere else, tragically leaving him behind in a mundane reality that suddenly felt infinitely more fictional than the world he had just completely lost. He instinctively reached a weary hand out towards the mouse, intending to immediately replay the masterpiece episode one more time. But his fingers simply stopped just short of making the vital contact. Kaito deep down knew with painful certainty that no matter how many times he might press that familiar play button, the devastating final scene would always, inevitably, be exactly the same every single time.